Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 853744, more commonly known as the Knightmare Batman Accessory set. And this was released back in 2018, after Justice League came out and everything. It's kind of just out of nowhere, but it came with the exclusive Knightmare Batman minifigure and two Parademons, which are just the same. I bought this a while ago at this point, because it's been on Shop at Home, discounted to $10.39 for a while. Retail was $12.99. I didn't build it right away because it wasn't something I was super duper excited about, and it just kind of sat somewhere. But Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, and I remembered that I have this. I should open it up because I do still like the Knightmare Batman design. I thought it was really cool after Batman vs. Superman, so I kind of wanted to get this. I just didn't know if it was worth $13. But now I have it, and now I'm gonna open it and build whatever little side build there is. Here's what the back of the box looks like. Oh, I guess it does show the side build. I know that I don't think all of the accessory sets do, but this one does. It's a little turret thing. Yeah, let's open it up. And here is everything all built up, and it's just two minifigures of the Parademons, one minifigure of Knightmare Batman. These two are basically exactly the same, but we will take a look at those with the figures later. They do have stud shooters, which you can shoot off, like stud shooters. So, yeah, there's that. And I guess maybe I should mention that there are 4 extra pieces in the set, though they are intentionally included spares, because this is one of those kind of blister pack accessory sets before they switch to the more modern style, where they don't come pre-assembled. They were all made in China, and as a result had 0 spare parts, which is a little bit of a shame because you do have that exclusive Joker card print that you don't get a spare of. But yeah, I mean, the build here is very, very simple. It is just a turret that moves up and down and has some stud shooters on it, so you can just shoot it off like that. And I'm not going to shoot the other one because there's no point, because you already saw what it does, and you've already seen the whole build. Actually, this is it. Batman can kind of stand behind the turret if you want, and I guess it looks mildly okay, but this turret isn't really based on anything in particular. It's just something to be able to shoot Parademons with. So yeah. And here is the Knightmare Batman minifigure up close, and we're looking at him first because he's probably the most interesting of all of them. He does have a new and exclusively printed Batman cowl, though I was a little tiny bit disappointed that it is very loose. Like, it doesn't fit on super tightly, probably just because the plastic quality from these Chinese minifigures is not really as high as regular minifigures. I don't hate it too much. Like, it still looks good. It's just, you can't be too rough playing with this, or it will very easily fall off. Like, there's absolutely no chance to be able to pick up the figure by the mask. But like, if you touch it just slightly, it'll turn. So, quality-wise, not the greatest. Not terrible, though. As you can see, the face is the one used for Justice League. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Looks pretty appropriate for Ben Affleck Batman. That's what it looks like with the alternate face there. And you can see the jacket does have some arm printing, actually, which is nice. And you can see, his Batman suit underneath the jacket and, neck scarf thing. And the legs are dual molded, and they look pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't have really any problems with the printed designs on this figure. It's just really the plastic quality is not the greatest, and like, it's very easy to move that way as well. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice if this was, had a little bit of a higher production quality, but, I'm okay with what it is for, what it is. Arm printing, again, looks good, and he does have this gun, which has a Joker card attached to it, which, is kind of a cool little print, and it's nice to get that little Joker card, which is actually, I guess, I would say a little bit more important now that we've seen the Snyder Cut. Next up, we have a Parademon, and yeah, it's just a Parademon. The same ones that appeared in the regular Justice League sets. So, again, nothing too special, but it looks pretty good for what it is. It's got, good design on the torso and legs. The legs are regular green, no dual molding there, which is fine, I think. I like the face print. I think that it works pretty well. They have the stud shooter, and they have these like vinyl wings, which in the normal Justice League sets come on a vinyl sheet of 2. In this set, it comes pre-punched out for you, which is a little bit different. But you do still get the 2 different wing designs. We will take a look at the other wing design in just a second. But the printing is the same on both, so when we look at the other wing design up a tiny bit closer, I'm not going to bother removing it because, they will have the same back printing. But you know, it's pretty decent back printing. I mean, you know, it's not metallic or anything, but you know, it doesn't have to be. And I think that, you know, it is a pretty well done figure. The other Parademon's wings are a little bit wider, but again, they look pretty good, and you know, just kind of whichever one you prefer. And you know, having a mix of both kind of allows you to make a little bit of a kind of, I guess, more varied army. So you know, if you are trying to build any sort of like big Justice League final battle scene, then I guess it would be nice to have both these Parademons. But personally, I don't think they're like the most interesting figures ever. So they're not like, you know, something that I actively wanted to collect a bunch of. But I don't think I had any green ones. Do these green ones come in the Aquaman Justice League set? Because that's the only one that I have currently. But you know, if they do, then I might have them. If they don't, then I don't. And you know, it's cool to get. But you know, the plastic quality on these is a little bit better than Batman, it seems. I don't know if they actually like use the same regular plastic as the ones from the sets, but you know, they do kind of at least don't fall apart immediately, so that's good. Also, I didn't mention it, but the instructions are just these folded up ones. There's nothing interesting on them, so I'm not going to show it to you even any more than that. But yeah, Knightmare Batman Accessory Pack is kind of cool. Like, it's not the greatest set ever. I don't know if it's worth $13, but you know, for $10.39, I don't regret buying it. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's good. I'm happy with the Knightmare Batman figure. Again, wish the plastic quality was a little better. But you know, 3 figures for $10 is not terrible. I wish the build was a little more substantial, but you know, I mean, there's only so much you can do with these accessory packs. So yeah, I mean, if you really liked Knightmare Batman in the Snyder Cut, and you just want a, you know, Snyder Cut set, I guess this is probably the closest you're gonna get, because it doesn't seem like they're gonna do anything else. But I mean, sure, I would recommend this if you're interested. If you're not, then it's not worth it for parts or anything, because there's nothing really special here. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, we'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.